Bismillah, alhamdulillah, greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Justin, how are you?
All right.
You actually, not too long ago, a few years ago, you actually accepted Islam?
Yes, say about 2 years ago I took my shahada.
Why? What made you make that decision?
Just growing up in a non-religious home, a lot of things that have you questioning, like why is, like life itself, you know, when you go through your doubts and droughts and, you know, you want to look for something to bring you up, and why not look for the answer Most High, Allah. So religion caught my eye, you know, to find answers, and what led me to become Muslim. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. What were you doing before Islam? What were you involved in? You don't have to go into the details. I mean, did you feel just spiritually empty? How did you feel? What was the feeling that you felt before, as compared to now?
Basically, like how you said, it's spiritually empty, lack of guidance. That's what Islam has done for me so far, is guiding me the right way. It makes your troubles come easier, makes the answers come easier, and it does uplift your energy. You know, uplifts just, you know, basically I said uplifts your energy to a higher level where you feel more confident, and that's it. So, yeah.
Justin, when you see yourself now, and how long's it been since you accepted Islam? How long?
It's been 2 years.
So you're pretty much like a baby now. So yeah. Everything is new for you. When you have certain individuals, and many people have many prejudices towards Islam because it's they feel it's the other. They don't know it. They don't understand it. But usually, what I tell people, when you do get to know it, if you remove these prejudices, you'll see that this is something that connects with the heart. It's something that is from the Creator. It makes sense. Just give it the time of day. You gave it the time of day, that's why you're here. But when someone throws at you, oh, and has this happen? Like, oh, you say I'm Muslim. Oh, what are you, a radical? Now you're one of them. You're a terrorist. Right. Well, what do you say?
Well, Islam is pure. So when they come out with stuff like that, you know, the basis of Islam teaches you, first of all, is patience. So I have many people come out with them slanders and stuff like that, and I just ask them to open the book, read it, and you'll find answers yourself about how you look, how they view it, terrorists to false believing. The book speaks for it all. So when you start to open the book and read it, I feel like just open the book itself, as you begin reading, you get a source of energy coming to you. You know, it speaks truth right away from the beginning to end. So that's why I would tell them, just open the book and self-educate.
Yeah, this is really important. I like what you said. You said it teaches patience. Yeah. Because there are even some Muslims, you know, they'll come into Islam and they'll be really ecstatic and happy, but they're not seeking knowledge. And then they do something opposite of Islam. They go and misrepresent Islam because Islam says have patience. And now they're on the street corners getting into fist fights because somebody says something derogatory about Islam. But Islam doesn't teach that. Actually, in the Quran, Allah, God Almighty, is saying how to deal with the ignorant people by saying words of peace and just excusing yourself. And you said patience. This is key, huh?
Yeah, you know, it teaches you to mind control. You know, evil is easy to manipulate. So without patience, you know, you right away jump into assuming, to judging, to all these wrong ways of going about life. So with patience, and you know, that's what Islam teaches, and it makes everything come to you slower, and you understand it a lot more, and it makes life itself more understanding of purpose.
Purpose. Many people, when asked this question, they get like the deer in the headlights, right. That stump feeling. You know, they don't think about it. Some people who do, they make their own purpose. They say, okay, I'm here to do some charity, have a family, win the NBA championships, make this Grammy hit #1, whatever the case, right? This is all, you know, something that's can be a means, but the ultimate purpose, we know what it is. And how have you found that Islam has answered this question, this crucial question that many people, they're not reflecting about? Some people, they've concocted their own way, but Islam, we know, is from the Creator. How has it filled this void and answered this crucial question about the purpose of life, why we are here? Is it pretty clear now to you as opposed to before Islam?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we all think these other things is a purpose of living, like to, like you said, win a championship and everything like that. But that's you know, that's in a short period of time. You know, God is forever. So we gotta answer like, what's our purpose being here? You know, we're not here forever. So that's, I mean, it shows you clearly our purpose is to submit to Allah. You know, so yeah, I mean, Islam has definitely cleared that, you know, for me, what's our purpose in life is, you know, due to when you start to read into other religion, or, I mean, just when you're not religious and you question yourself. Once again, Islam, when you open a book, it shows you a guidance, and the guidance helps you figure out a purpose. So
for our not yet Muslims, for our brothers in humanity, maybe sometimes you hear, you know, two Caucasian white guys and say Allah, and then you just like get spooked out. I mean, that's just, if somebody was from the Latinos, they would say Dios, God in English. In the language that Jesus spoke, he didn't speak English, he spoke Aramaic, and he called on God by the name Allah. And we're saying Allah, this is the creator who has no beginning, no end. He has no children. He's not like anybody. He is indeed the one who created creation, Allah. And you're coming, you know, taking those baby steps. You're coming along. Tell us something else that you'd like to share with the, you know, audience that can kind of motivate people to really do what you did and to take life serious. You know, it's not about playing basketball, football, partying, you know, and just forgetting about your purpose. What other things you can say and to try to motivate people to really take life serious and really to seek out what's the purpose of my life?
Something I would get back is I would say is to sit down and evaluate yourself. Evaluate everything going on around you. You know, when you got your ups and downs, there's nothing in this world that could really prepare you for how this world's gonna go but God. Seeking God, that's the best way to prepare yourself. So I say, if you really, you know, if you really have doubt, first is evaluate yourself, and then open the book. Open the book. It's the key to a lot. You never stop learning God. You never stop learning. So it's the want. So if you want in life to live for a purpose, is search for it. So open to all religion, read all, you know, and self-educating. And you will see when you open that book, the Quran, you'll right away start finding answers.
I like that, because many people who've come into Islam, they've read the Bible, they've looked into Buddhism, to Confucianism, to all the world religions. I did the same thing. I wanted to make sure if I'm going to practice Islam, it can't be a religion organized by man or men. It has to be from the Creator. I'll open up a world religions book, and you can see from the face from this doesn't make sense. This doesn't connect with the heart. Man, this is something that's just way out there. But like you said, Islam makes sense. It makes sense. Worship the Creator, not the creation. It's laid out how we need to live our lives from A to Z. And Justin, I really enjoy talking to people who have made this very important decision. Tell me that, do you feel what you've done now, and compared to how you were living before, do you feel you're becoming a better human being? Do you feel that you've grown spiritually with your connection with God?
Definitely. You know, before I become Muslim, I think everybody, even people who's disbelievers, you always feel emptiness. So have I changed? It's definitely changed me as a better person. I always keep on patience, because life, you know, people don't keep up that enough. You know, they rush it and everything. So it's definitely changed me into a better person. It humbled me, made me more wiser. Even at my young age, you know, age is just a number. Wisdom and being humble, you know, it's a want, and that's what Islam has done for me. Is from then, you know, being impatient, wanting for unnecessary wants and everything. So that's what it's done for me, is make me be patient and be more humble about life, and them are key things going into life, you know, when you're trying to find yourself. So
one key thing before we end, another point I just want to focus. Was there a point in time that because I always tell people, look, if you want to know the truth, it's got to be simple to understand and easy to find. And where does it start? within yourself, reflecting, thinking, and then contemplating, and then removing those desires that you have inside of you and say, okay, this is not the most important thing I should be doing in life, right? Drinking, partying, playing, hold on. That's not going to get me anywhere. And then doing something real simple. Did you do this? Many people, they find that after they have asked the creator, the reality, the one who created creation, guide me. Was there a point that you remember that you asked the creator alone to guide me, to show you the way?
Strength and guidance is key. You ask that from Allah, and He will eventually answer you. So, yeah, definitely.
Were you asking? Is there a time when you were seeking to know, and you were saying, God, whoever you are, guide me to the truth?
Actually, that's what led me into becoming a Muslim. I was asking for seeking guidance. All the trouble going through life. Unanswered things. Why is this going wrong? Why am I not getting blessed this way, or whatever? Then that's the question I asked, is for guidance. The Most High guide me to truth, and when you want something, that's when it'll hit you. And when I wanted it, I felt like that's how God led me to Islam. So guidance, yeah, definitely. About 2 years ago is when I asked for guidance, and then it happened.
That's simple. That is something that's not illogical. If someone was asking you to pray to aliens and unidentified creatures, or some little statue or anything in creation, that your instinct would reject this. But when you're being told to try something that's not going to bring you any harm, but a whole world of goodness can open, that you call upon the Most High. If there's a picture of you in your mind of him, no, that's not God. God is the one who created creation, but he's not a part of creation. He's the one that can only guide you to the truth, but you have to ask the owner of truth, who is the one able to give you that peace and direct you to purpose. And that's where it starts, right there. And then he will facilitate a way. Try it right now. You have nothing to lose. Ask the Most High for guidance. Say, guide me. Why am I here? Why am I in this world? To just party and play, then you die and it's finished? Do what Justin did. Do what those sincere individuals who want to know the truth, ask the owner of truth. God Almighty, you don't even have to say his name. Say the one who created me. Guide me, guide me, guide me. We'll see you next time. Until then, peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum.